Alrighty, what's up, everybody? My peeps. How's it going, you sexy bitches? It is I, Peter Joseph, here for a Sunday afternoon video right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66. Now, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there in hell, otherwise known as the description box below on this video. And you can also subscribe to my channels all down below. Show your love and support. Leave a comment if you wish on any one of my videos from the past, now, and in the future, Conan. And pretty much that's it. But don't leave stupid comments because you go bye-bye. You will get blocked, and if you don't like that, well, too bad. Act like an adult, not like an asshole. That's pretty much it for that. Also, don't forget to share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Gotta be real there too. If you're not, you're out. And don't forget to tap and slap that goddamn bell. Treat it like it's the forbidden door. Slap it around a little bit, maybe go through it. I don't know, but anyway, tap and slap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video, because if you miss anything, you need to be put behind the forbidden door and pretty much don't come out. Pretty much, that's pretty much it for that. Because you missed it, you missed it. I can't help you with that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. And that's pretty much it. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. You sit back, you relax, you grab a fucking cold one, if I can. It's just a little sticky today. It's hot. It's hot and humid today. It's might be thundering later. I don't know. We had here in New York City, got a severe thunderstorm watch until 7, so another 4 hours and change. But may or may not rain. Maybe later today might be a thunder boomer. Satan's gonna come down and kill us all. But at least it's gonna cool down a little bit. Today's 84 right now. It's supposed to be near 90 today, but with the heat, it feels like 100. So it's more air conditioning weather, so it is what it is. Drinking lots of fluids just to keep yourself not dehydrated, but hydrated. So all that shit. But tomorrow's going to be about 80. It's not that bad. As we start the great month of July, the second half of the year begins tomorrow. Because today is the final day of the first half of the year. June the 30th, 2024. And for some of you, I hope you had a great first half of the year, and I hope you have a great second half of the year. But if you didn't have a great first half of the year, I hope you have a better second half of the year. And if you had a really bad first half, I hope some of you have a horrible second half of the year. And I said, there goes the motorcycle. Every time. Every time. It is what it is. That's pretty much it. But in any case, happy end of the first half of the year, and we'll see what happens as we start the second half tomorrow, July the 1st. And that's pretty much it. Alright, everybody, it's Sunday. We got Forbidden Door 3 coming your way in a few hours at the Nassau Mausoleum in Strong Island, New York. We'll talk about that later, with my predictions for Forbidden Door 3 on TSL number 32. That's coming later. For all you baseball fans, the Mets are playing right now. It's 3-0, I think, bottom of the 4th inning. Severino stinking up the joint. It is what it is. The Mets are at Mets are at 500, 40-40 right now, so this is game number 81, so they're at the midpoint right now, but still, they play another week and a half. Actually, they got this week, and then pretty much all next week, so 2 more weeks of the first half of the season, and then after July the 18th, the 16th is the All-Star game, and then I think they start the 18th or the 19th for the second half of the year. Right now, the Mets are in contention for that third wild card, at 2.5 back of the Padres. But, you know, not doing so good today, 3-0. But they got first and second, 2 out. We'll see what happens with that. They go to Washington starting tomorrow they go back on the road. Big series in Washington tomorrow. Have to win those games because they're 2 games up on the Nationals for third place. 5 back of JD's Braves, who lost today. Ha! Can't even beat the Pirates. That's sad. That's very sad, JD. Sad. I know you miss Acuna. Who gives a shit? If you can't beat the Pirates, that's just sad. Yeah, and the Mets know all about that, and fucking Taylor pops out. Fuck! On the first goddamn pitch! I hate that. I hate when they're rallying and then the guy swings on the goddamn first pitch. That's a rally killer. So it's 3-0 assholes going to the top of the 5th inning. See what happens with that. This is game 3 of the series. 5-game homestand for the Mets. They swept the Yankees. And then they won the Friday night game barely. Well, actually, they won 7-2. Yesterday, they got destroyed. They got beat bad because the bullpen imploded. They lost 7-6. Now they're losing 3-0, so they're on the verge of possibly losing their first series in a while. You know, after that, that big great June they had. They're 16-8 right now. Tied for the best record in June with the assholes. So they lose today. They'll be 16-9 in June, which isn't bad, but a great month of June. But you know, now we start July, and then got 2 weeks left of the season. Then the All-Star break. Then the trade deadline, where the Mets are going to be buyers and possibly sellers. So a lot of people that you might know and love might be going bye-bye. One of them might be Pete Alonso. I hope not. McNichols, maybe. I don't like it, but even though he had a home run on Friday, you gotta do what you gotta do to try to get a playoff spot. Probably get rid of some guys in the starting rotation. Definitely the bullpen, because the bullpen is shit. So, we'll see what happens with that. They're looking at a guy from the White Sox. I think they're looking at another guy from the Astros. There's a rumor that they might get Max Scherzer back. No, I don't want Scherzer back here because he's a traitor. He's a piece of shit. Fuck him. They're in a pennant race, and he's like, I don't want to play here anymore. Same with Verlander, who's hurt. I think he's hurt. I don't even know. Scherzer came back after with the blah, blah, blah. Oh, come on! Oh, the Mets are playing like the fucking Little League Mets now. Oh, yo, Lindor. Come on, Frankie. Come on, what are you doing? An easy pop-up, which it was a tough play, and he just blew it. 2 hands, you moron. And Severino's like, oh, fuck! And I think he got to second base, or first base. So that's an E6 on your scorecard. Damn! Playing so good, now we're playing like shit. And I think the implosion yesterday, because the bullpen is just shattered. Drew Smith's out for the year. And freaking Diaz is out till next weekend, because he's still got that 10-game, this is game we got 5 games left. So he'll be back probably by Sunday. Next Sunday, he comes off that 10-game suspension for that stupid sticky stick, The Mets right now, they are playing like shit. Oh, good play by Pete Alonso. And he barely got him. Barely got him. That could have been first and third, nobody out. Right now it's a man on second, 1 out. Oh, that gets passed, forget it. That could be second and third, or possibly it's 4-0 assholes. But good play by Pete Alonso, the first baseman, thinks he's Keith Hernandez. And it is what it is. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, we'll see how the Mets go in the second half. The year. The Yankees are playing like, I don't know what's going on with the Yankees, and I'm saying this as a Met fan. They start off red hot, and now they're pretty much up and down like dick in your mom's ass. And Altuve with a dunker. Thank you, Lindor. Thank you, Lindor, for an unearned run, you fucking idiot. Now it's 4-0, assholes. This game is done. This game is pretty much done. That's what happens when you get stupid errors. You get no hitting. I think they get no hit now, because last inning they had 2 guys on via walk. So right now the assholes are pitching a combined no hitter right now, which they've done before against the Yankees. Ha! But it is what it is. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah, the Yankees are playing like shit right now. They won Friday night 16-5. And the guy on first base, fucking Altuve, you moron. He gets the unearned RBI, and then he forgot how many outs there are. And the next guy flew into a double play. Well, that'll get you put on the bench. I mean, he should be smarter than that. He's a fine-tuned player, consummate professional baseball player. He's freaking doing that. God forbid. But anyway, yeah, the Yankees won 16-5 on Friday, lost 9-2 yesterday. I don't know what they're doing today in Toronto. But, yeah, the Yankees are not doing so good. They're still way over 500, but not many games over 500. But they are playing like crap. I think after the Yankee series, they were after they got swept by the Mets. And pretty much they got beat, but they lost 2-3 to the Braves. I think they lost 2-3 to the Orioles, who they're pretty much, neck and neck with in the AL East. It's just, that's that. It's just the Yankees are not just playing like they were last season, where they were playing like up and down, and then they kind of turned it on as usual in the second half, and then, the playoffs say, ugh! It is what it is. So, the Mets were teased us a little bit this month, 6-game winning streak, and then a 4-game winning streak. Now, it looks like they're going to be on a 2-game losing streak after pretty much they're about to lose today, unless they come back and win today. But you never know, it's only the bottom of the 5th inning, so we'll see what happens with that. Alright, moving on. Why did I do that? Sorry about that. Alright, I talked for 14 minutes, and that's pretty much it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we got Forbidden Door coming your way in about 4 hours from now with the pre-show, 0 hour. 14 matches! Jesus Christ, it feels like WrestleMania. 14 matches, 4 on the pre-show, 0 hour, and then 10 matches on the main show. I mean, this pay-per-view is going to last till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Tony Khan! When people got to go to work tomorrow. Dude. But probably going to end around 12:30 at least, maybe 1 o'clock. Well, with the scrum, they're going to be there till like 2, 3 o'clock. At least 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then the people taking down the ring, the ring crew, the lights, they're going to be there till like 8 o'clock in the morning. Don't you hate that? You're basically up for 24 hours. You get no sleep. Well, unless you can sleep during the pay-per-view. And then, as soon as the pay-per-view ends, hey, you gotta go back to work, get up! Clock in, psh. Take a nap, go to catering, get a nice big juicy steak, and then sit in the back, watch the pay-per-view until like 12:30, and you're like, oh, we're done. take a good, take a good mean shit, or take a couple pisses, watch from the backstage area or watch from somewhere. And then next thing you know, you're getting called out to the ring. We gotta get the ring done. Gotta take down the ring. Gotta take down the set, the lights, which is crazy enough. Gotta put all that in the truck. Then clear out the backstage area. And then the people that run Nassau Mausoleum, they gotta clean up the crap that's on the floor. Take the seats at ringside out. Probably the janitors would be there all day. Cleaning the toilets because people taking mean old shits. Clogging the toilet. What else is new? I heard there's gonna be like 10,000 people there. Maybe a little bit more. That's not bad. For a place that holds like 18,000, I think. I don't know how much. Well, why not? The MSG show for SmackDown held 19,000 fans. For an arena at MSG holds 18,201 fans for a hockey game. For the Rangers! Well, But now they expanded, so now it's more than 18,000. But during a WWE live event, it's usually like 18, 19,000 because it always sells out at the Garden. But yeah, it's not going to be a total sellout at the Nassau Mausoleum tonight, but if you're going, have fun. Good luck getting out of the parking lot and getting home if you're taking the Long Island. Well, I don't even think you can get on the Long Island Railroad if you're going by train. I don't know how that works. I've never done it before. I mean, I have taken the LIRR, but not to an event. Like late at night in Long Island. Jersey, I have. When I used to go to the PNC or the Starland Ballroom, well, I had to take a cab to, at the Starland, I had to take a cab there and back to the train station, and then hopefully get the train before 1 o'clock, because I think that's the last train out of Jersey. And then by the time I'm home, it's like, depending, on the subways here in New York City, I'm usually home by, I say, 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I go right to sleep. I'm not staying up. Fuck that. For a late night snack. And no late night sex either. I don't care if me and the missus are drunk off our ass. I'm like, no, I'm going to sleep. We'll have sex in the morning when we're coherent. But it is what it is. But, never give up on drunk sex. But that's just another story for another time. But yeah. And even going to the PNC Bank Arts Center, you go there by train. You know how it is. Getting there is fine. Getting home, it's a little, you leave late, it's an adventure. Because usually the show ends about 11 or so, maybe 11:15. And then you have to walk all the way out the amphitheater, all the way out of the PNC, and then all the way down, pretty much to the highway, which isn't that far. It's like I would say a good 15, maybe 20-minute walk from the entrance to the highway, where you get they have buses that go right to the train station. But they pack up pretty quick, so I would get there quick as I can, or even if you leave early, which I've done before, what me and Rose have done before. We left like right before we went to it was In This Moment, Revenge of the Dreads tour. It was In This Moment, Rob Zombie, who's not headlining, which he should have. It was In This Moment, Rob Zombie, and Korn. Korn was the headliner. So after Rob Zombie left, I was like a wreck. I was like having a humongous headache. I wanted to get out of there. So me and Rosa left right after Rob Zombie got off stage, kicked ass too. And then we pretty much left the PNC, went down actually, I saw Chris and Randy, so I had to talk to them for like 5 minutes. Just say hello. Hey, how's it going? Hey, where you guys going? I'm going home. It's like, why? Aren't you staying for coin? I'm like, no, I'm not feeling good, dude. It's like, oh man, I hope you feel better. Thank you. Goodbye. So that was that. We left at 10. By the time we got on, right before we got on the bus, Korn just started playing. It was just like, you know. And I've seen Korn like millions of times, so I'm like, why, you know. As much as I would love to stay, but my head was pounding. I felt like I had a concussion. So I was like, I want to get out of here, because if I don't get out of here, I'm going to throw up. Like, violently throw up. So we left, got on the bus. There was barely anybody on the bus with us. So, got to the train station. I think we left. I think the train came right before 11:30. By the time we got home, it was like 1:15 in the morning. But yeah, if you go into the Nassau Mausoleum tonight on the LIRR, good luck getting home. I would take an Uber there. Yeah, I would go with friends, because if you go, like I said, you can get there by train. You can get there by the LIRR. Getting back, I don't know if they're going to even be running around 12:30. So, I mean, if you have some money left over, I would stay in Long Island at a hotel, and then go home in the morning. But, I mean, whatever you want to do. It's the same way when you go to MetLife Stadium for a giant, a football game. Sometimes if it goes into overtime, it gets, you're like, I gotta get out of here! I gotta catch the train going back to New York! That was a nightmare at WrestleMania 35. Nobody could get home because I don't think there was any buses, there was no trains, because there's a train that goes right to, it's right there. And, pretty much it. Get your cotton candy! Anyway, so we had that, so, but yeah, have fun tonight, everybody who's going to Forbidden Door. Get there safe, and get home safe. And that's, pretty much it. Alright, enough about that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late and out-of-date AEW Collision Review! For last night's show, which was taped, because it was from Buffalo, New York, June the 29th, 2024, on that great station of TNT. Alright, so last night's show, the final show before tonight's Forbidden Door, wasn't bad, had a lot of New Japan stars on it. A lot that we didn't even know they were going to be on the show. And we saw a certain video from a returning cowboy? No, not James Storm. Not that cowboy, not James Storm, not even Chris Harris. Whatever happened to those guys? Whatever happened to James Storm and Chris Harris, America's Most Wanted? I know Chris Harris maybe still wrestles here and there, maybe on the indie circuit. James Storm, I think, retired for good because, he has kids. And I think he hates that because he loves wrestling. He loved TNA. Didn't do so good in NXT because they didn't last that long. Same thing with Chris Harris. We don't know that situation. And then pretty much, James Storm went back to TNA. I think he won a title or two. Kind of had a mini America's Most Wanted reunion. I think they're in the TNA Hall of Fame. If not, they should be. That's it. I haven't seen James Storm and Chris Harris in the ring wrestling in like a couple years now. But there is another cowboy. No, not Brian Keith. But the Hangman, Adam Page, possibly coming back. And he might be that wild card who's going to take on Jarrett. J-E-W-F, J-A-R-R-E-T-T. That's Jeff Jarrett. I think that's tonight or on Wednesday night at Beach Break from Chicago, Illinois. I think it might be the Hangman. But a lot of people saying it's Ricochet. People saying it's somebody else. There might be some surprises tonight, but we shall see what happens with that. But anyway, let's get to Collision, and then we'll get to predictions probably in a couple hours. Not right now, because I want to do this video and then chill for a little bit, maybe take a little nap, and then do my predictions video, and then go right into the pay-per-view. And that's that. Alright. Actually, it was live, I think, last night. But in any case, we are emanating from the KeyBank Center, because I think on Wednesday Dynamite we're at the PPL Center, which is another arena in Buffalo. But we're at the KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York, Gene. And our commentary team last night, a little bit different, because Tony Baloney still has no voice. I don't know if he has it back yet, but we'll see. And by the way, the Mets finally got a hit. Thank the Lord. Anyway, we have the man behind the mask. That's it, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, and Nigel McGuinness, me love. The resident simp from Mariah May. She's mine, Nigel. He's my chick. You are a married man to a hot Japanese chick. Stop it. I might have to tell her. But anyway, move on. Alright, so last night's show, pretty good show. And let's get into it right now. Alright, match number 1, we start off with the action because a little less talk and a lot more action in AEW. Alright, match number 1, we have tag team action, player. We had the New Japan and IWGP Tag Team Champions, TMDK of Shane Haste and Robbie Eagles, for their first Collision match ever. They take on the weird team of Tomohiro Ishii, not Ishii, it's Ishii, if you're Japanese. But they say Ishii. I don't know. Ah, you struck out. Anyway, so they take on Tomohiro Ishii and Freshly Squeezed Orange Juice, Orange Cassidy. Alright, was a meh match. Orange Cassidy getting ready for his rematch with Zack Sabre Jr. tonight. That's gonna be it should be a good match, not a banger per se, but we'll see what happens with that. Hey, the Mets got a double. Yay, second and third, one out. The Mets might score. Pete Alonso with a double. Yay! This might become a game. But knowing the Mets, they fucked everything up. Inside out. Base it down the line, not in time. And we move on. Alright, so it's also with Shane Haste. Wants to check Cassidy's pockets. He wanted to put his hands down his pants, and I bet he fell nuts. That's disgusting. Nothing happens. And then Ishii comes in, basically whips the crap out of TMDK. The Stone Pitbull. Who barely ages, that guy. That guy is like 40, 50 years old, and he still looks the same. Still fat! But it is what it is. You know, he's fat! Okay, Scott, calm down, please. I know you got a biography tonight. Can you calm down, please? I'll make him bleed. Oh, okay, I know you'll make him bleed. I know. I don't know about Ishii making him bleed, but still. Can you calm down? We'll talk later about your biography on A&E tonight at 8 o'clock. Alright, just calm down, okay? Eat your Snickers. Because you get violent when you get mad. Okay? Good. Fat! Oh, you stop! Anyway, so he beats the crap out of TMDK. Orange Cassidy then takes Robbie Eagles down easily, sends him into the corner 6,000 times. That Eagles like, hey, referee, help me! And then they start like chopping the living shit out of him, and Ishii's what the lethal chops of doom, and then freaking Cassidy like like he's gay. I'm like, what? Come on, dude. And then Robbie Eagle's like, really? And then Ishii's like, fuck you! I'm like, damn. But anyway. So then Shane Haste comes in. He's like, alright, stop beating up my partner. Drops Orange Cassidy onto the apron, which allows Robbie Eagles to hit a flippy dippity-doo as we go to break. Come back. Orange Cassidy comes back, kicking Shane Haste right into Robbie Eagles, allowing the tag to Ishii to clean house. Shane Haste comes back with a kick to face, which doesn't even do shit to Mr. I knew they were not gonna get a run here. I knew it. Freaking DJ, what's his name? DJ Stewart struck out. How are you gonna swing on that pitch? Jesus Christ, man. What's with you, man? Anyway, so Shane Haste kicks Ishii right in the face, and Ishii's like, don't hit me in the face, you bitty American. Huh. Blah, 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 blah. And then Ishii goes outside, toe suplex for a near fall. And then Orange Cassidy, they hit a double team move. Altling strikes in the corner, like I said before. And then Cassidy hits that weak as fuck, lazy Macho Man elbow. I hit it with more intensity. Oh yeah! Hit that right, Miss Elizabeth. That's right, Randy. He just like falls off. Ugh. Base hit down the line. There you go. Could have used that an out ago. So Vientos makes it a 4-2 game. It's a ball game, my friends. It's a ball game in the 6th inning. You know, time run comes to the plate. He hits a big ding-dong goodbye home run. This game is tied. But, see what happens with that. But, good hitting by Mr. Mark Vientos is kind of tearing the cover off the ball lately. Oh, well, excuse me. Almost caught that ball, Bregman, the third baseman. Just a little bit outside. Let me move on. Anyway. So I know I'm going back and forth. I apologize. But anyway. Alright, so Cassidy hits that lazy fuck top rope elbow for a near fall to get back up. And they do the deed. They hit a Falcon Arrow. I think it was Robbie Eagles hit that on Cassidy for a near fall. And there goes the freaking scooter again. So it plants him, but Orange Cassidy comes right back with Stun Dog Millionaire. And then Robbie Eagles puts Orange Cassidy down again. Ishii had to make the save on a pin attempt. And then Orange Cassidy kicks Shane Haste into the corner. And then comes right out the corner. Beach break. I went Superman punch, but orange punch. Hey, jump it! No. Alright, 2 runs. We're back in the game. Still got 3 innings to go to hopefully win this game, but, you know. We'll see. See what happens with that. Alright, so, Cassidy hits Beach Break on Shane Haste. 1, 2, 3 to get the win in 11 minutes. Match wasn't anything to write home about. 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Let me move on. Alright, after that, we get that video I was talking about. The vignette video with the return of the Hangman. Adam Page is about to come back and do some cowboy shit. He just sits, he's sitting at a desk, or somewhere in his house. He starts drinking his whiskey, or whatever he's drinking. Well, it's not Pepsi, of course. He's drinking in an empty house, and then we see, like, vignettes of when Swerve, like, invaded his house and, you know, put his shirt over his, newborn son. That was creepy. So, basically, it looks like they're kind of, you know, portraying the Hangman as the wild card, or he's just a lonely drunk. I mean, I guess we'll have to see what happens with that. So, Jeff Jarrett can face the Hangman. Not that he's going to win the Owen Cup, probably, but I still think crying Bryan Danielson is going to win the whole thing. He's going to beat Shingo tonight. That's a definite. It's going to be a banger match. Banger match. Epic match tonight. And then he's probably going to face Pac, I think, in the next round. I think that's his bracket. I could be wrong on that. But, so I think he'll face Pac in the semis, go on to the finals, which is in Calgary in 2 weeks. Probably face... He might face the Hangman if he's not in the same bracket, but we'll see what happens with that. Danielson will probably win that world title shot at Wembley, lose, because he doesn't really want the title. Why would you not want the title? I know you're retiring, but unless he does lose the finals, thanks to a guy named Nigel McGuinness. Because Nigel looks like he wants to come back for one more match, and it's fitting he would come back at Wembley, because he's from England, of course. And we have, for the final time, Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness. It feels like Ring of Honor 2009 all over again. I was there for that. Danielson's last match in Ring of Honor before he went to WWE. That was an epic match. Epic match. Everybody was singing Final Countdown from the start when he first came out until the end of the show. Basically, when the entire roster comes out, and then he gives a speech. He says, "I love you guys," and then he pretty much did a victory lap around the ring, hugging and kissing babies and high-fiving fans. I was one of them. It was just an amazing show. Amazing show. So yeah, I did briefly meet, well, not briefly, but I did meet Bryan Danielson. Never got his autograph though, but I wish I did, but you don't have to get people's autographs to, say you met them and everything. Hey, it's Grimace! Hey, Grimace! Oh, it's a chick playing. Oh, yeah, it's that chick that's always at the games now. She got a lot of rings. God damn, Grimace. Where's Birdie? No. Anyway. So we got that. So we'll see what happens with that. I think the Hangman's gonna beat Jeff Jarrett if he's in the tournament, but we'll see what happens with that. Probably on Wednesday night. Alright, so good vignette, and I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the back with Lexi Nair. She's with the Jericho Vortex, or the Learning Tree, with the For the World Champion, Chris Jericho. Hi, guys! Hi, guys! Thanks, guys! Hi! How you doing? This gimmick is weird. Anyway, he's there with Big Cass and the resident bounty hunter, Mr. Brian Keith. They're in the back, and they're talking about wrist tape. It's like, somebody's, this is that guy. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? He looks like a jobber. Mid-Carter, probably. And he's like, when you put the wrist tape, do it like 3 times, or some shit like that. Well, now it's 2nd and 3rd for the assholes, but it's 2 out. Looks like Severino's about to come out of this game. Oy. We get 2 runs, and we're probably going to give them right back. That's probably the game. Unless they get out of it. But we'll see. So they talk about wrist tape, and I was like, you're putting it on, better and shit. Then I think they were talking to some lady, I don't know who the hell she was, saying, it's like, hey, it's like, you need to, give out, make sure that they're putting the tape on right. And the woman's like, okay. And then he goes to the camera and kind of advocates for stealing wrist tape. So you don't buy it at the next show or some shit. I'm like, come on. And then you see Brian Keith take the whole fucking box of wrist tape with him. I thought that was hilarious. But, yeah. We got all that. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars, and we move on. Alright, match number 2, we go to the ladies of AEW. And we have, for the first time on Collision, in a match, the New Japan Strong Women's Champion Stephanie Vaquer. Ooh, she looks good. Taking on another hottie, Lady Frost, who hasn't won a match in godforsaken who knows when. Non-title match, obviously. We had the CEO, the boss, Mercedes Moné. I tried to do it, but it's hard to do. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Tuve's up. He barely runs out of the box. Wait, did it hit his foot? Altuve didn't even run. Damn. Can they challenge that? I wonder if they can challenge it. Now the Houston assholes manager is getting mad. I wonder if they can challenge that. Did it hit it? Let's see. Replay. Well, he did make a... yeah, it did. Okay. It did. On second replay, it hit him in the foot. But I don't know if that's a challengeable play. Oh, that's going to be big if... Oh, he's out. Wow. Wow. The Mets got a gift. And Altuve's gone. Altuve got pissed. And he is pissed. Like, you said hit my foot. You saw it hit my foot. The fans are going crazy in Queens right now. Wow. I mean, Altuve, to his credit, he has a legitimate grief because it did hit him in the foot. It hit him in the foot on the second replay. I'm surprised that's not a challengeable play. Well, now they superimposed it, and you can't really tell from the superimposed angle, like right there. So Altuve's out the game because he complained. So that could be really big for the Mets. Wow, that was a gift. Even if they lose the game, it's still a gift. They got out of a big, huge problem the second time because Altuve came up with a couple runners on, I think, an inning or two ago, and grounded into. I think he grounded into a double. He flew into a double play. Oh yeah, he was part of that double play when he ran around the bases because it was a hit and run, and you forgot how many outs there were. That's 2 mistakes Altuve made. Now he's out in the game. So 3 strikes, you're out. Sit down. Go to the showers there, Altuve. Pretty much. Now, he could have been a Met. Boy, did we dodge a bullet. But it is what it is. Alright, we move on. Alright, so we have Stephanie Vaquer against Lady Frost with Mercedes Moné at ringside. Wasn't anything to write home about. Starts with Stephanie putting Lady Frost down, spins out of a wrist lock, locks in the STF, and she's looking at Mercedes the entire time. So an STF sends Lady Frost over to the ropes to break the hold. They go outside. That's it. And Lady Frost comes back with a Hurricane Rana. Then she tries a handstand on the apron, but gets super kicked right in the face. Damn. And then we get a stare down between the two lovely ladies, Mercedes Moné and Stephanie Vaquer, as they go title for title tonight. So, go to break, come back. Lady Frost hits some face plants. But then Lady Frost comes back, kicks Stephanie in the head, in the dome. Then a twisting high cross body gives Lady Frost a near fall, as Mercedes is like, yay! I like this. So she approves at ringside. Impressive. But Stephanie comes right back with a spinning DDT for a near fall, and then those wicked headbutts of doom in the corner. Put Lady Frost in trouble. And that was pretty much it, as Stephanie gets the win with a package backbreaker. That's inventive. 1, 2, 3, in just about 8 minutes, Stephanie Vaquer gets the win over Lady Frost. Hey, what is Mr. Met doing there? I thought he got fired because Grimace took his job. Mrs. Met, too. Both of them should leave because Grimace took over. Where is Grimace? They showed him, or her. Now, who are these people on the freaking dugout doing this weird dancing? This ain't the Cyclones. Stop it. Get those kids off my dugout! And we move on. Alright, bottom of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch time for the Mets. See if they can make a comeback. And we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so Stephanie Vaquer gets the win. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, we get another stare down in the ring. Both women put up their belt. So then Stephanie Vaquer leaves. She starts smiling really wickedly at Mercedes. And then out of nowhere, Zusix, who is Stephanie Vaquer's partner, she comes in, jumps Mercedes Moné from behind, and then Stephanie Vaquer comes back in and hits that package backbreaker, basically breaking Mercedes Moné's back. Not in the way I wanted to, but no, that's another story for another time. So we get that, and that's it. So we'll see what happens tonight. In that title for title match, we all know Mercedes is probably going to win the New Japan Strong Women's title, which she should have won it last year, but sadly she got injured. She was out for a year. So, we got that. Should be a good match, though. That's it. So, 2.5 out of 5 stars for all that. We move on. Alright, then we go to the back with Lexi Nair, with the Lucha Brothers, Rey Fénix, and Pentagon Zero Miedo. And Alex Abrahantes, the hype man. He's there. They're all ready for Forbidden Door, and they got a surprise that you've never seen before from the Lucha Brothers. And then Los Ingobernables de Japón. They come in Titan and I think it's Titan. I get them mixed up. I don't know if it's Bushi or Titan. I think it's Titan. Titan and Hiromu Takahashi. They come in, start, talking some smack. They challenge Death Triangle to a trios match, but Alex Abrahantes is like, well, Pac's got his own match in the semifinals of the tournament. But the Lucha Brothers are not doing anything, so Pentagon, I think it was Pentagon or Rey Fénix said that their partner is going to be Mystico, which is Sin Cara. So, Titan's okay with that, and Hiromu Takahashi's like, ooh, Mystico! Oh my god, Mystico! He's going crazy. I'm like, it's just Sin Cara, dude. Come on now. He's either panicking or he was like marking out for Sin Cara. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, why would you mark out for Sin Cara? Mystico, whatever. Ball 4. There we go. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Well, Mets got the time run at the plate with nobody out. Let's go. Let's see what happens with that. Alright, so we got a 6-man tag team match coming up on 0 Hour. So we got Yota Tsuji. I didn't even know he was in Los Ingobernables de Japón, but okay, go with it. Teaming up with Titan and Hiromu Takahashi to take on the team of Rey Fénix, Pentagon, Zero Miedo, and Sin Cara. So that should be a pretty good, nice trios match. And that's pretty much it. I think that the Lucha Brothers are going to win that match. Well, it's great to see Hiromu Takahashi for like 3 times this week. It's always great. I miss Daryl, though. I do. I think we all do miss Daryl. The little cat doll thingy. Well, we get that. Alright, we move on. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go back to the action. We have more women's action. The 75-second Tony Khan special. We have Serena Deeb, the professor, taking on some chick named Kelly Maiden? Iron Maiden? No. So Kelly Maiden I can't pronounce her name. But anyway, pretty short and sweet. Serena Deeb wins with the deep tox. 75-second match. Gave it a dud because of squash match. And then that's that. And then after the match, Serena Deeb gets on the mic. She says, you know, I lost my chance to become the AEW Women's World Champion, and I refuse to be put in wrestling purgatory, which is catering, and want some competition. So she's like, anybody in the back, give me some competition here. So who should come out but Riho? So little young Riho comes back for, like, you know, her yearly comeback. So she comes out looking, you know, cutie patootie. Certain guys waifu that I know, but you know, he's all happy. You know, his waifu came back. You know, I should steal her back. You know, because me and Mr. Obari-san still have a partnership. So I might have to take that waifu away from him. You know, we'll see. He owes me money. He owes me back rent. But anyway, so Riho comes in, and looks like we're gonna get a match between Serena Deeb and Riho coming up maybe next week. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be on the pre-show. No, not on the pre-show. Okay, we got that. And fucking McNichols strikes out. Now Frankie trying to redeem himself for that stupid error. Well, we got that. Alright, move on. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Riho coming back. It's always fun to see Riho. That's that. Alright, after that, then we see the Jericho Vortex again. They go into the bathroom. Some Japanese guy comes out. And Jericho's like, hey, did you wash your hands? The guy's like, shit. And he goes back in the bathroom. That was crazy. Deep! Oh, he caught it. Damn. Just missed it. Oh, that would have been nice if we tied the game. Oh, it would have been nice. That ball carried, too. Because the wind is, like, strong today. But it is what it is. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so we got that, and, so they talk about washing your hands. Just remember to wash your hands after you take a good old mean shit. And then after that, they try to ride a Zamboni. It was in Buffalo. I mean, it's where the Sabres play. But then they start getting beat up by Samoa Joe. They send for the man. Hook's there with his Doritos, kicking somebody, you know, people's ass. And Mr. Speak and Spell, Shibata. They fight all the way into the arena. And then pretty much they got Jericho cornered in the ring. But then we see somebody coming into the ring. It's Jeff Cobb of United Empire, the New Japan TV champion, by the way. So he runs in, beats the fuck out of Hook, beats the fuck out of Shibata. They know a thing or two about each other. And pretty much takes Samoa Joe, whips his ass. Deep, and it is God! We are tied! Oh yeah! Brandon fucking Finding Nemo! We are tied! And it's his 100th home run! There you go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! That's a good Brandon, too. Not Joe Biden. Fuck him. Oh, the Mets came back. I love it. That's what the Mets should be doing all the time. The kid's like, yeah! This is great. Now watch the bullpen fuck it up. Because they have no bullpen right now. And there's an OMG sign. Somebody get Jose Iglesias. Was this right down the middle? Right down the pipe! Woo! In Apobamo. Now we are tied at 4 in the 7th inning. Let's see if, let's see if J.D. Martinez, you know, can, put the Mets in front. But we'll see. I think it's going to come down to the bullpen, and I don't like it. Because the Mets bullpen was good, and then yesterday, stunk. They just imploded because they got nothing. They got nobody there. Well, we got that. Let me move on. Alright, so Jeff Cobb comes in, beats the crap out of Shibata, Joe, and Hook, and now he's going to be teaming with Jericho and Big Cass. On the main show. I believe it's on the main show. I don't think it's on the pre-show. There you go. Another trios match. I don't know what's going to happen there. So we'll see what happens. Let me move on. Alright. Now we're going to run through this card because I wasted way a lot of time and I got to do other things. Anyway. Alright. After that, we get a video for Zack Sabre Jr. and Orange Cassidy. Then we go to the back again with Lexi Nair. She did a lot last night. Not that, but anyway. She's with Orange Cassidy. She just doesn't fucking care. He says, my world is falling apart. And he's like, you know, I'm here. You know, Zack Sabre Jr. was here on Dynamite, but now he's not here. Oh, now he comes in. Takes a sweet-ass fucking time coming in. So, Zack's like, you know, I'm not here to fight you. I actually respect you. I think you're a great technical wrestler. You know, I know what you're going to do. You know, in that match, you're going to do your lazy shit. So, Cassidy offers to pin him with his hands in his pockets. And then Cassidy grabs Zack Sabre Jr. by the shirt. And Zack's like, hey, I guess I already won. Okay. Okay. We'll get that. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Moving on. Alright, then we go to another squash match. We got Ikechiro, who's going to be taking on Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker in his hometown of Strong Island, New York. He takes on some jobber named Kevin Blackwood. Fuck is this guy? He beats him, makes him tap out to the Rings of Saturn with the legs. Ow! That has to hurt. So he gets the win in, Make-A-Wish 222. So we got that. So, alright, so Ikechiro wins. Match gave 2 out of 5 stars. That's it. Bing, bang, boom, good night. I don't care. Then after that, we got Christian! And Nick Wayne's mom has got it going on. And her son, Nick freaking Wayne, and Luchasaurus, they're there. They want the trios titles from the Bang Bang Gang, the Bullet Club. Too sweet me for the love of God, by the way. So, they come in, the Ass Boys, and Juice Robinson, rock hard Juice Robinson, along with the Switchblade, Jay White. They start arguing about the titles and everything, and then Jay White starts mocking them, and then he starts talking about Nick Wayne. It's like, now I know why your father was a drunk or some shit like that, and then Luchasaurus almost tried to kill him. So we got that. And they're like, now I know why, everybody's latching on to Christian. So, I don't know when that match is going to be. Maybe on Dynamite this week. I think we might get a title change. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I get that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the Battle of Buffalo. We have the Butcher. I don't know why he's still employed. Because, I mean, well, Allie the Bunny's not wrestling anymore. She's taking a lot of time off now. And with her husband, that's the Blade. You know, Pepper Parks, whatever you want to call him. We haven't seen him in a while. I think he's injured, or he's just don't have nothing for him. Him and the Butcher. Great tag, sort of great tag team. Well, Tony Baloney was like, oh, they're the greatest tag team in history! Smack you in the face, Tony Baloney. You're my friend and all, but stop saying something like that. I mean, really? Next thing you know, you're saying, freaking Hornswoggle the greatest midget wrestler ever. Come on. What's with you, man? Anyway, so we have the Butcher taking on another Buffalo hometown boy, the Dancing Fool. Yeah! Daniel Garcia with his family at ringside. Well, in the crowd, of course. Pretty good match. 9 minutes exactly. Pretty hard-hitting match. But in the end, Garcia hits a pile driver! 1, 2, 3. So he wins the Battle of Buffalo. And then he goes outside, starts dancing with the fans. And he's got a Intercontinental title match this week on Dynamite against Will Oceanspray. If he wins, he gets the title, and I think he gets that world title shot that... Well, not the title. Wait, I think he gets the Intercontinental title. I thought they had a match on They were supposed to have a match, and I thought Oceanspray put up his world title shot too. I forget, but anyway, I might have missed it. But anyway, blah 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 blah. Garcia gets the win. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. So that's it. Moving on. Afterwards, like I said, these dances, stuff like that. Getting magic on commentary, too. Alright, after that, we go to the back once again with Lexi Nair. She has the Don Callis family. They interrupt Will Oceanspray. So to catch this there, the former Ring of Honor TV champion Kyle Fletcher, because he lost in Mexico to Atlantis Jr., of all people. So he's no belt. I don't even think they recognized it last night on Collision or even on Rampage. I didn't hear it, so. But you got that. Anyway, so they come in. Basically Don Callis like, you need us at ringside, so we want to help you win the world title. Oceanspray's like, no, I told you before, I want to do this on my own. So Don Callis like, okay, that works out for us. So Oceanspray leaves, and then Bruce comes in and stands with them. I guess they're gonna screw Oceanspray tonight, and Roosh is gonna take his place in the family. That's pretty much what I see, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, Oceanspray is probably gonna lose the match. Probably eventually lose his Intercontinental title to probably one of the members of the family. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I get a 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get a nice little video for Brody Lee. Remember him? John Huber, the Exalted One. Luke Harper. He's getting his own custom shoe like the Bucks have now. That's pretty damn nice. And the proceeds are going to his family, his kids, -1 who's like 13 years old. And his brother who's like 8, 9, I don't know how old the brother is. But so we get that. I thought that was pretty damn nice. So, if you want to buy Brody Lee's custom-made shoe, go do it, because it's for, it's for a worthy cause. That's it. Alright, after that, we go, once again, to the back. Lexi Nair is there with Jungle Man Jack Perry. Well, I can't call him Jungle Man anymore. We have the scapegoat, Jack Perry. He wants the TNT title, but doesn't want to wrestle in a tag team match later on. And then the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, comes in and says, hey, if you don't wrestle, you're out of the match. Wow. And then the fans start chanting for CM Puke. Are we still on that shit? It's almost a year ago, and we're still talking about it. Real glass, motherfucker! And watch, Jack Perry wins the TNT title tonight, which I have him winning. He's gonna win the belt, and he's gonna freaking go, hey Punk, look at this! He's gonna shove it in all our faces, and Tony Khan's face too. Like, hey Tony, look at this, I won! Fuck you, Tony Khan! Uh-oh. Oh, off the wall. Oh, did you get him? No. I don't know, now they're checking to see if they got him. But good play by Stewart, off the wall, played it perfectly. A dart to second base, McNeil threw right to Lindor. No, he's in. Oh, wait. No, he didn't come off the back. He's in. He's safe. He's safe. He got the first foot in, and then it slid over the bag, but the back foot got in. Barely. So, well, assholes got on second, 2 outs. Hauser's in. Oy. Fucking Hauser. Not Doogie Howser, but the guy that can't pitch. Pretty much, as a starter, he can't pitch at all anymore. Now he's relegated to the bullpen. Let me get that. Alright, so we'll see what happens with that. Jack Perry pretty much going to be in a tag team match with, I think, Takeshita and Kyle... six-way, not six... Yeah. Trios match with Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher taking on Mark Briscoe, No, take that back. Alright, take that back. It's Jack Perry, El Phantasmo, and Takeshita taking on Leo Rush, Dante Martin, and Mark Briscoe in a trios match. So, Jack Perry doesn't wrestle or doesn't go out there. He's going for the six-way. But you know he's going to wrestle. So, there was no point in having this segment. But anyway, I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's it. Alright, then we go to a first-round match in the women's side of the Owen Hart Cup on the right side of the bracket. We have Deonna Purrazzo, the virtuoso, taking on the returning Hikaru Shida. Holy Shida! Or, as I call her, Ada Wong 2.0 from Resident Evil. Pretty good match. 9 minutes. Back and forth they went. Shida wins the match, surprisingly. I thought that Deonna was going to face Mariah May in the next round, because Mariah May faces Paige on the pre-show in the first round. Obviously, Mariah May is going to win that. I hope. But it looks like we're going to get Mariah May and Shida in the semifinals. But Shida gets to win with a katana. And that's pretty much it. So I give the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, as Shida is celebrating on the turnbuckle, Deonna Purrazzo kind of yanks her off the turnbuckle, and it looked like Shida kind of hurt her arm, because Deonna was working on the arm during the match. And then she was about to do some more damage, but then Thunder Rosa, yay! She comes out for the save, so that feud continues on. I mean, what else can you do? You had a hardcore match. I mean, what's next? I mean, are we getting, like, Swerve and Hangman all over again? Even though the second match, I think the second match was, like, bloody as fuck. We all remember that one. That was insane. But Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo on that hardcore match, that wasn't even that hardcore. Not much blood. But still, I mean, what are you gonna do with their feud now? It's like they think it's gonna be their third match. Something like that. Alright, move on. Alright, after that, so we get that. Then we get another video, serious video for Jeff Jarrett, J-E-F-J-A-R-E-T-T, about the legacy of Owen Hart. He's like, I gotta win this tournament for Owen. You know, we see a lot of pictures of him and Owen from the WWF days, you know, most of them gotten from Martha Hart, too. And some other house shows, I think. Look at that. That was pretty damn nice. Then we see, like, pretty much Jeff Jarrett's buddies, Machismo, ooh, yeah, dig it. That's Jay Vito. We see Satnam Singh's like, I love you, Jeff Jarrett. And then Karen Jarrett, his wife, obviously, is like, oh, I love my husband, I want him to win. Owen meant everything to him. I understand that. That's great, still. And then you see Sanjay Dutt. What's that? So the Mets are in the 8th inning, tied at 4. See if they can get a run to maybe get somebody in on the 9th. After the game, they go to Washington for 3. Then they go to, I think they come back home for Colorado. Because they can't play a 1 o'clock game in Colorado. So they're coming right back after Washington. So we're going to take a little trip down to D.C., come right back up, and they have, I think, 3 or 4 games against Colorado at home. that's going to be an interesting series. But that Washington series is huge. It is huge, ladies and gentlemen. Because, like I said, the Mets are 2 games up on the Nationals for 4th place. Actually, 3rd place in the NL East. 5 games back of the Braves right now. If they win, it'll be 4.5. So, the Mets could be in 2nd place by, I doubt it, but, the way they're going, I mean, the Braves are, like, kind of disintegrating, because they don't have Acuna. Right now, they're 7.5 back of Philly. Well, I would love for Philly to implode right now. Speaking of imploding, it looks like it's going to be pouring here soon. Still, it's sunny outside, but it's cloudy, it's hot, humid. So, they still a severe thunderstorm watch until 7, so another 3 hours. So, let's just see what happens with that. We'll get that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't pour, and, well, my power don't go out tonight, so I don't, I want to watch the pay-per-view tonight. It'll be bad if I don't have power. That would suck. But it is what it is. Alright, so we have Jeff Jarrett. Is he going to win the tournament? I doubt it. But it'd be nice for him to win it for Owen's sake. But it depends on who the wild card is. I still think it's going to be Hangman Adam Page. But we'll see what happens with that. Move on. Alright, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we get a epic promo from Timeless Toni Storm. Darling! Hug me, bosom! The AEW Women's Champion. And just remember, when Toni Storm comes out, chin up, tits out, watch for the shoe! Anyway, so we slowly pan up. Nice, cameraman. I thought she was naked at first. I'm like, wait a minute, we can't show that. So they slowly pan up. Toni talks about how ready she is for my girl Mina Shirakawa. And pretty much it was all over the top. And then she's like, give me your tired, like a America type promo. And she's like, I'm gonna hold my belts up like I'm the Statue of Liberty. Fall! Ah, lucky stab. Now we got that. Alright, so we got that. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to your, I think this is the main event? If I can get my notes to work. No, it is the main event, but not the final segment. So we get to the main event of the evening, trios match. Mark Briscoe, the Funky Chicken, the Ring of Honor champion, still, but finally defended the belt against Kyle Fletcher and won on Thursday night. He teams up with Dante Martin and Lio Rush to take on Takeshita, Jack Perry, and El Phantasmo. Pretty good match. Just under 11 minutes. Mark during the, the Funky Chicken, bang, stuff. Off the apron, blockbuster. Ninth inning now. Crap. Anyway, so we get that. That was pretty damn nice. Getting to the end, Mark hits that. Takeshita comes right back in the clean house. Dante Martin catches up on top with a Super Conrana, only to have Jack Perry break up another move on the top rope. And then that distraction led to Takeshita hitting a Blue Thunder Bomb, no pin, into the running knee on Dante Martin. Dante Martin. 1, 2, 3. So Takeshita, Jack Perry, and El Phantasmo get the win. Decent match. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, Jack Perry turns on Takeshita, knocks him out. But then El Phantasmo hits a wicked super kick, knocking him out. And then Lio Rush comes in with that low rope stunner. And then he grabs the belt. Dante Martin grabs the belt. They have a little tug of war. And then both of them get knocked down by a ladder by the maniac Mark Briscoe, who puts up the ladder right near the edge of the ring. He climbs up, he has the title in his hands, and he drops it, goes to the tippy top, then does a flippy dippity doo on everybody. knocking everybody down like they're bowling pins. Because, Mark is crazy. But it's good. So it's going to be a hellacious match. Probably going to be a humongous banger. I'm still going to go with Jack Perry to win. I can't see... Mark's not going to win. Not going to become a double champion. I would love it, but I don't think it's not going to happen. El Phantasmo, no. They're not going to bring it back. They're not going to bring the TNT title to Japan. Or New Japan Strong. So he's out. Lio Rush, probably not. Dante Martin, maybe. Takeshita, possibility. But I'm going to go with Jack Perry because I think that the Bucks have been saying that he's the uncrowned TNT champion anyway, and the way that the storyline's going with the Bucks basically running AEW right now, with their war with Tony Khan, which is going to culminate in 3 weeks at Blood and Guts 4, depending on who the 5th man is. For Team Elite, which is probably going to be the Hangman, Adam Page, and against Team AEW will probably be Swerve, MJF, Ospreay, and maybe FTR. I don't know. We'll have to see. When they're probably going to lead up to it in the next by starting on Wednesday or the week after that. But we'll see what happens with that. So that ends that segment. So I gave the match 3.25 out of 5 stars. And then after that, we got a long as fuck Forbidden Door rundown. And then we end the show with a weigh-in for the world title match between Swerve and Will Oceanspray, which was conducted by my good friend Prince Nana. Ospreay comes out, weighs in at a rough cut, so that jacked 220 pounds. Swerve comes out with his entourage. A guy who looked like Oba Femi was with him. I'm like, wait a minute, how did Oba get there? The guy looked just like him. Maybe it was his cousin. I am Oba Femi. Ooh, we come from Wakanda. No. Anyway, so Swerve weighs in at 230 pounds. Then after that, they go nose to nose. They pose for the photographers. And then Nana asks Oceanspray if anything to say, before the match. Oceanspray says, we are 24 hours away from ushering in a new era. Bluff! And then Swerve talks about how he's a businessman, offers Oceanspray's wife, Alex Windsor, a contract. She's already signed, Swerve. You dope. Anyway, so they have to back it up, and they look like they're about to fight, and everybody's getting pushed back. The security is taking care of it, and anyway. And then Oceanspray breaks free of the security guards, hits the hidden blade out of nowhere on Swerve. Then he takes both belts and poses over Swerve's basically unconscious body, and that ends the show. So. Oh, come on. Miscommunication between McNichols and Lindor. Again, Frankie Lindor, what are you doing? You're going to really cost the Mets this game. You got lucky because, Nimmo hit that homer to tie the game, and now it's first and second with 1 out. Come on, man. I mean, it is what it is, and that's that. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so that ends Collision. Pretty good show. I gave it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. So, we will see what happens with that tonight at Forbidden Door between Swerve and Oceanspray. I had Oceanspray to win. He's out. There you go. There you go. Good job there, Torrens. Shut up! I thought it was first and second, but it was 1 out, and the guy got an infield single. Now he got thrown out easily. He was out by a country mile. That's that. Alright, so that's it for Collision. Once again, 7 out of 10 stars for that. And we move on. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'm going to do some other things and watch the rest of this Met game. And I'll be back a little later, maybe about another hour or two, on my Shadows Lair 2.0 channel with episode 32 of the Shadows Lair series, my Forbidden Door 3 predictions. So check that out on the channel. Link to the channel will be down below in the gobbledygook. And that's it. So once again, 7 out of 10 stars for Collision. Pretty good show. And we'll see what happens tonight in Strong Island, New York for Forbidden Door 3. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I am out of here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with that, well, I'm sorry, but me, the Purge, and the Prophecy, the greatest thing since sliced bread, and then we are way, and there's a lot of people in the Prophecy and the Purge, and it's real people. No, not a fabrication. And you wish you knew who was in it. You think you know, but you have no idea, like, MTV Cribs. Not the Diary, I'm sorry. The Diary of Ozzy. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, the Purge and the Prophecy are way better than you, and you fucking know it, motherfuckers. We got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. Short and sweet. Thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time, peace.